This is today's Aquarius horoscope prediction in love. Those born between January 20th and February 18th belong to this zodiac sign. People born under the Aquarius zodiac sign are usually very sensitive and tend to get discouraged as soon as things don't go their way. The moon is in the sign of Leo, the planets Venus, in Libra, Uranus, which is your ruler, in Taurus, Neptune in Pisces, continue retrograde. A challenge to your intelligence and creativity will give you a great opportunity to demonstrate your talent and improve your current status in the place where you may be employed, Aquarius. At this planetary juncture, the ideal opportunity will present itself to make an economic investment, something that will give you the necessary money to normalize your financial life and increase your income. The love that you are now wanting to live is much closer than you could have thought, and what once seemed distant or separated now ceases to be. Aquarius, you have to learn to love yourself more. Above all, you have to love yourselves, because if not, how do you expect others to do it? Mars has recently entered your horoscope sign, and it is logical that you are still a little disoriented by this new stage in which you are immersed. Do not worry that very soon you will be able to adapt. Luck follows you these days. Don't turn your back on it. These opportunities are not always going to present themselves to you. If you are one of those who today seems to have everything clear and you are convinced of doing something and tomorrow you don't even remember, it is that you have a problem of perseverance. This is something very typical of you Aquarians, and it happens to you a lot in love, that today you want one thing and the next day you think of something else. If you do not feel identified with this prediction, it is because you do not realize it. See how you change your mind on matters that really matter. Love horoscope for single women. The Aquarius woman is a person who generally likes to stand out from the others. Ask yourself today if it is worth it on this occasion, because sometimes it is better to go unnoticed than to stand out for something that is not pleasant. It is difficult for you to find that partner who likes to be with you but who in turn allows you the freedom that you need so as not to get overwhelmed. Do not give up, because surely that person exists, and maybe she is closer than you imagine. You do not have to look so far. The boy who matches you may have it in your environment and you have not noticed it yet. Today in love, you are presented with a day of observation for future performances. At least that is what the horoscope of your sign advises you. You know that I am more of encouraging action and not waiting. But I think I must tell you that there will be better days for it, and with more chances of success. Today's free prediction for the Aquarius man: you can't always win, and that's something the Aquarius man has a hard time getting into his head. That is why he gets more disappointments than he should. You must take life in other ways, both in love and in any other subject. You need to change the way you look at things. Regarding today, I can tell you that in love things are not going to change much compared to previous days. If you want, I'll lie to you and tell you a story about what they do in other predictions of your sign that you can find on the internet. In those they tell you such specific things that if they are right they do it by chance. Instead, I tell you the truth, and today is not the right day to make any decision or make any attempt in the sentimental field. Take the day to relax and let your mind clear. Don't spend all the time thinking about that issue that worries you so much, and let the energy move that soon you will have positive news. Today's Aquarius horoscope in love for singles: the road sometimes twist, and that does not stop walking. That is the main advice that today's horoscope brings you for single Aquarius. Let me explain. I want to tell you that maybe in love and in the subject of sentimental relationships or any other type, things are not very fine and you know it. But do not despair, because the change is yet to come. You have little left to see it, but today is not the most appropriate day to take charge of the matter and make your intentions clear. I would recommend that you spend this day taking care of some aspects of your life that are a bit neglected. It can be family, studies, or anything else that will depend on the specific person who reads it, but the horoscope indicates that you pay attention to something neglected. If you have a partner, this is one of those days when it is convenient to stick to the greatest strength of the warrior, not to fight. Before these provocations, it is better to avoid confrontations, because it is not about winning or losing, but about the damage they can do to each other within your partner. It is better to think what we are going to say before saying it. If you do not have a partner, Before the jokes of the person you are interested in, it is better to have patience and tolerance, and listen and dodge. Sometimes passive aggressiveness is the strategy that people use to approach us, because they lack other tools. Be understanding and take everything as a strange compliment. This day it is better to avoid those temptations that can lead us to spend an income that you do not know if you should have. At the end of the day, you are well aware that there is no prize without effort, and in this case you are getting too far ahead of yourself. Every memory is a key to who we are, and that is why we must continually look to the past. The idea is not to give up what you were, but to see that person you were with critical eyes, with a look that experience has given you and that allows you to know the reasons for your actions and not repeat them. Remember that the times of the Almighty are precise, and without a doubt you are in a process of change where you must pay attention to your own hunches. If there are problems to solve, take the time, analyze and decide at your own discretion the path you want to follow. In the following days, you will begin to see that what was stopped is advancing, and above all you must have a positive attitude to carry out the plans you already had. Regarding work, everything is improving little by little. This is due to the decisions you have made lately and to keep working hard. You can have the peace of mind that, from one moment to the next, everything will stabilize and you will once again have the benefits and good fortune that you had in the past. In love, you must learn to value the people close to you, whether they are friends, family or your partner. Call that love with small details. Feeling love is a unique feeling, not everyone has the opportunity to experience it. Dare to show your feelings radically and without fear. Regarding health, you will feel how those headache discomforts are disappearing, as well as back pain and dental problems. It is time for you to resume physical activity and return to the origins of having a health based on an exercise routine. In economic matters, finances are not favorable at the moment. However, in some way you will have the benefit and help of someone close to you who will help you cover expenses. You will have to make a payment, which will leave you with only what is fair and necessary to spend the next few days. If you have to show your authority, do not do it by force, always use words and reason. Astral biorhythm today. Sexual energy level this Wednesday, high. Cosmic dynamics that you should take advantage of, your Aquarian creativity, your way of seeing life with an increasingly realistic and positive attitude. Dangerous trend today on Wednesday in your Aquarius sign, haste. Being reckless in the house, putting things out of their place which will make you lose time when you need them. What should I avoid? Wasting resources, wasting or badly investing money that comes to you when you need it most. Tip of the day: you should never doubt your abilities, but neither should you doubt the benefits and virtues that others can offer you. Don't work alone. Lucky numbers for today: 4, 11, 12, 13, 32, 34. Free Aquarius Daily Horoscope Tips. All the signs of the horoscope are divided into 3 decans according to the date of birth, and this is the specific prediction of today's horoscope for each of them. First decan, January 21st to 31st. Don't rush into making decisions that may be wrong, even if at first they seem wrong. Think carefully about what you are going to do. Second decan, February 1st to 10th. You run the risk of talking to someone and today is not the right day to do it. Wait a few days. Third deanery, February 11th to 20th. Watch in your environment that there are issues that you should take care of and that you are not paying them the attention that you should.